mostly for the major. I'm in biomedical informatics, and IUPUI is actually one of the only universities that offers it as an undergrad program. So mostly for that. And on top of that, they also have a 4+1 program where you can get your master's in 5 years. So that was also super nice. And then on top of that, I'm also on the swim team. So it was a great choice there too.
I really loved Cleveland when I went for my first visit with the coach. I just loved being in a city. I am like 40 minutes, I'm from Canada, I'm 40 minutes from Toronto. So I've always been very acquainted with like being in the city. So I really loved that, and the campus was just very accessible too. It wasn't too big and overwhelming, so I really liked that. And ultimately, like my team, it's a big family, and I really love that family aspect of Cleveland State.
Firstly, I really felt like it was somewhere where there were people who cared about each other, and that was a big thing for me. And also, it's a service-oriented school, so there's a lot of opportunities, as is for a lot of the schools, but I felt like there were a lot of opportunities for me to, serve my community. And lastly, it's in Detroit. This has been my home city, and I've always loved Detroit, so I love being around a community that I know and a community that's growing.
I just liked how small the school was and how personal it was, I guess, with classes and professors. It's just very nice, and like everyone knows everyone. I feel like here it's a very small and great community, so I just really liked that. And there's a lot of other factors, obviously, but my biggest thing was just the community aspect of it. So
it was just a perfect fit. It felt like home right away. As soon as I got there, campus, everybody, the people not only on campus but in the community were so welcoming and so nice, and it was a spot to be.
I love the city. I think I chose Milwaukee primarily for volleyball, but I have learned that through being here, I've learned just so many more reasons, and I'm so glad that I chose Milwaukee, whether it be the city or just my community that I have here. And our athletic department is phenomenal, and I just wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So
Oakland's my parents' alma mater. They swam there. My dad was on the 1980 championship team for swimming and diving, so I wanted to come back and be a part of that success.
I chose UIC because it was 13 hours away from home, and I knew that if I wanted to grow and develop as a person, a player, and just overall in life, that I needed to be somewhere outside of my comfort zone, and UIC gave me that opportunity.
RMU was pretty close to my home, about an hour away. I wanted to stay close to family, and I also really felt good about the athletics programs and thought that they were headed in the right direction, and believed that I could make a difference there.
I chose Purdue-Fort Wayne because it's close to home, and they have my major, obviously, so that was like a big part of it as well.
I chose Wright State for the great soccer program and just the great coaches.
It was just kind of a perfect storm of reasons. I'm actually from the Youngstown area, and my coach recruited me late in the process of my senior year, and this was actually my only Division I offer. It's a great engineering school as well, which is it was my intended major and still is to this day. And it's a perfect balance of being home, and I got a lot of buddies that go here, so it's just a perfect balance.